You traced my spine with trembling hands, like you were writing in the sand. A promise soft and barely there, a whispered hope hung in the air. We made the night a sacred thing. You said love doesn't need a ring, but come the dawn, your side was cold, and all your words turned into mold. No note, no sound, no parting kiss, just mourning wrapped in emptiness. Gone by morning like a dream, like something fragile torn at the seam. You love me with a fading light that only lived inside the night. You left no echo, just the sting. Gone by morning without a ring. The coffee brews your mug untouched. I reach for it that once meant much. The silence screams your absence loud, a ghost within this morning shroud. Was I a pause between your storms, a resting place that kept you warm? Or did you mean to disappear without a word, without a tear? Gone by morning like a thief, you stole my peace, you left me grief. I counted stars while you let go. Now I just bathe in morning's woe. The bed still bears your shape, your skin, but you are gone, and I begin to unlove you in the light that followed such a reckless night. Gone by morning, you're in the light that follows such a reckless night. You said her name when half asleep, and in that moment wounds ran deep. A single slip, a subtle cue that shattered what I thought I knew. I saw her shade behind your stare, like perfume clinging to the air. Each time you smiled, I saw her ghost and wondered who you loved the most. You kissed me, but I tasted lies. The truth beneath your head lonely side. The scent of her is on your skin, in every place where I have been. She haunts the corners of your soul and makes my presence feel less whole. I beg for love you can't confer, because your heart still smells like her. I brushed her name off your old coat, but found her poems in your note. You swore the past was dead and gone, but I was just where you moved on. You use my touch to drown regret, but some things you just don't forget. And I'm the one left in between, the love you lost, the in-between. The scent of her won't let me breathe. It's in the way you choose to leave. She's in your love, she's in your pain, she's in each tear you won't explain. And though I try to make love stir, you still belong to the scent of her. So I let go before I burn from loving someone who won't return. We built a world on broken stone, a palace cold where I'm alone. You said the words, but not the vow. And now I see you clearer now. Your eyes would shine, but not for me. They stared beyond what I could be. You held my hand like it was glass, a fragile link that wouldn't last. I begged for truth and hidden lies, but love can rot beneath disguise. You filled my hands with hollow things, empty songs and paper rings. You made me feel like I was real, but love like yours forgets to feel. Now all I hold are echoes' wings, just promises and hollow things. You said you cared, but never stayed. Your touch was light, like love betrayed. You gave just enough to keep me near, but not enough to calm my fear. And now the truth has lost its charm as I escape your quiet harm. I thought we bloomed, but we just bent, and now I'm on what you never meant. You filled my life with hollow things, with empty warmth and false beginnings. You gave the flame but not the soul, and left me trying to feel whole. Now love is dust the silence brings, in boxes full of hollow things. So I walk on through truth that stings, to find a love that truly clings. We said forever with borrowed lips, touched like strangers on sinking ships. Each I love you was dressed in disguise, truth hiding behind your quiet eyes. You painted dreams you never planned, and held my heart with a borrowed hand. I clung to hope you didn't feel, while you rehearsed what wasn't real. And still I stayed in blind belief that love could grow through silent grief. Nothing was ours, just make believe, a castle built for us to leave. I gave you more than time allows, while you just vanished vow by vow. And now I'm left with shattered hours, the proof that nothing was ours. You wore my love like second skin, but never let me fully in. Each maybe someday left me bare, a partner dancing with thin air. You loved the light but not the flame, you kissed the face but not the name. I was the pause in your retreat, the echo trailing your defeat. Nothing was ours, no roots, no seed, just borrowed moments dressed as need. You touched my life, then disappeared, and left me drowning in my tears. Our story ends with closing scars, a tale where nothing was ours. Now I unwrite each fading line of love that never once was mine. Nothing was ours, just make believe, a castle built for us to leave. I gave you more than time allows, I gave you more than time allows, I gave you more than time allows. Now I'll unwrite each fading line of love that never once was mine. still falls where you once stood. In the cracks of time where loved ones could. You're gone, but still I feel the flame. I'm lost and still wearing your name. I sign it in my quiet prayers. It echoes down the empty stairs. The way you laughed, the way you cried, still walk beside me though you died. Not in the breath, but in the way you let your heart just walk away. Still wearing your name like a scar, like a map that shows me where you are. Even though you're long since gone, you haunt my dusk, you shade my dawn. I carry love without the claim. Still broken, still wearing your name. I whispered vows that you forgot, and watered gardens you did not. You kissed me once, then fled the fire, left me with ashes of desire. The world moved on, but not my chest. It beats in time with your unrest. I wish that I could breathe again without you carved into my skin. Still wearing your name like regret, a brand of love I can't forget. Though every day I let you go, you live in songs I'll never show. A heart in chains, a soul aflame, still shattered, still wearing your name. And I will wear it all my years, in whispered dreams and quiet tears. You held me close with open hands, made promises like shifting sands. You said forever, then walked away, left me trapped in yesterday. Your love was dressed in morning light, but vanished with the first twilight. You kissed like truth, but meant goodbye. And now I see we were alive. The truth was stitched in your delay, in every word you wouldn't say. We were alive, a shadowed game, a storm that never knew my name. You played with hearts you never kept, and left me aching while you slept. I gave my soul, you gave a sigh. Now I know we were alive. I traced your past in teardrop trails, read your silence like unread mails. You watched me fall, then looked away, a coward cloaked in soft cliché. I begged for honesty, not grace, but all I got was empty space. You dressed up in gold, a tale too fragile to be told. I tried to love you into truth, but lost my fire, lost my youth. And in your eyes I learned to cry for something false. We were a light role, so here I stand with no reply, just greed.
We never said the words out loud, but love still lingered in the crowd. You brushed my hair behind my ear, then disappeared year after year. We loved in spaces in between, a silent longing, quiet scene. You touched my hand, then turned away, as if forever feared to stay. I watched your lips hold back the truth, like autumn steals the grace from youth. Love left in silence, never heard. No final kiss, no parting word. We danced on cliffs with tethered hearts, then let the tide just pull us apart. Now echoes hum what we deferred, the painful song of love unheard. We lived in glances, not in light, avoiding day, embracing night. You loved me most when least allowed, then vanished deeper in the crowd. What we could be was buried deep beneath the words we didn't speak. And now the silence claims its due for all we were and never knew. Love left in silence, left to fade. No carved initials, no parade, just two souls split across the years, still soaked in unacknowledged tears. The loudest cries are never stirred by silence where love goes unheard. So I sing the lines we never said to ghosts of love that now lie dead. We tried each room in love's great home, but every door led me alone. The kitchen laughed, the hallways cried, the bedroom knew how much I tried. We danced through windows full of dust, watched portraits fade, betray our trust. Still I hope from dusk to gloom. We'd fix it all before the last room. But love gets tired, love gets thin, when no one's fighting to begin. This is the last room where it ends, where silence eats what love defends. No more I miss you, no more fights, just empty floors and sleepless nights. You left me where the shadows loom, alone inside the last read. The curtains breathe your name in vain. Your scent still lingers in the pain. And I sit down where dreams once grew, to grieve the love I gave to you. I don't know where we lost the spark, but now each light has turned to dark. The house we built is just a shell, a haunted love we couldn't tell. This is the last room, nothing more. No echoes left behind the door. You took your bags and half my soul, and left this silence in control. I kiss the walls, I face the gloom, I sleep alone in the last room. And in my chest I hold the tune of love that died inside this room.
We never said the final phrase, just let our hearts drift into haze. You looked at me like I was air, and left without a single care. You packed in silence, shut the door, but I was hoping for some more. Some words to mark the way we felt, but all you gave was soft farewell. I needed closure, needed flame. You walked out quiet without my name. Before goodbye, there was a look, a shattered stare, a page not took. You didn't cry, you didn't scream, just left me drowning in a dream. I begged for truth, but got a sigh. No answer came before goodbye. Now I relive that final hour, when love gave up its sacred power. And though you're gone, the air still sways with didn't say. I write the end you never gave. With trembling hands I can't be brave. I'll say the words we should have said to ghosts that sleep inside my bed. Before goodbye, we broke apart. Too numb to even guard the heart. You let me go without a word, and silence is the last I heard. The tears have dried, the years pass by, but I still ache before goodbye.
Promised warmth, but gave me smoke. You held my heart, but never spoke. You touched my lips with hollow plans and left me ashes in my hands. We built a fire from broken twigs, lit fleeting hopes on shifting rigs. And though it burned with brief delight, it turned to embers in the night. I kept on blowing, trying to save what couldn't climb from its own grave. Now I hold ashes in my hands, where love once bloomed, where we would stand. I sift through soot and blackened rain and search for pieces that remain. You left me flames I couldn't fan, and now I hold ashes in my hands. You swore the heat would never die, but love is not a loyal sky. It fades, it folds, it leaves behind a lesson scorched into the mind. I still reach out, still grasp the air, as if your ghost is waiting there. But all I find is burning sand and quiet ashes in my hand. Yes, I hold ashes, not your skin, not laughter, joy, or where we've been. You burned the best and walked away and left me here with no more say. Now time blows through like ruined lands while I hold on to ashes in my hands. And still I love you, still I stand, but all that's left is ash and sand.